What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I want to bring you some of the most adorable, wonderful, lovely Christmas news you will see. It turns out that we have official Digimon TCG Christmas cards, and I want to get my hands on these so badly. I don't know if it's ever going to be possible. I rather suspect that the price of these is going to be a little bit silly. But oh my word, I would like them. They look so cool. What we've got basically here is one featuring Tai and Agumon, and one featuring Matt and Gabumon. And you can see that there are two cards that are essentially pushed together, and they make one complete picture of Tai and Matt sitting around opening presents with Agumon and Gabumon. Because why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not? Now, apparently they were distributed by lottery over in Japan, so I'm not entirely sure how you enter this or how you get them. All I know is that I definitely want them. Now, one really sad thing here, and I don't really understand this, they've kind of gone half into making them real cards, but not really. So you'll notice there that they've got a play cost of 4, which is lovely, right? They've gone and given a play cost of 4, which means that, in theory, we know how much it is to play them. So we can play them. Except, no! I mean, let's take a Gabumon from set 1, the one that everybody plays and lets you draw cards. And if we have a look at that and compare it to this, well, it's weird, right? Because there's no evolution value. There's no level. There's no power. There's nothing. So, is this a legal card? And this is a question I have, right? The question I have is this a legal card? And the answer is, I don't know. I want it to be a legal card, just because I want to see somebody get to like the finals of a big tournament, just slam one of these down and kind of chuckle. Or preferably, pay 8 memory to play the pair of them down, and then play them down side by side to make a lovely picture, and it will be awesome. Personally, I want to get them framed and put up on maybe on the wall, maybe in a stand, and put it up at Christmas time. I don't know. Just look at how wonderful they are. So, my inkling here, unfortunately, is that they're not actually going to be legal for tournament play, because there's nothing there. Like, there isn't any... You're missing half of the information. Now, to be fair, we did see a Loosemon the other day that didn't have an evolution cost. But then again, Loosemon was a bit of a different one, because Loosemon didn't have an evolution cost because of thematically and working into the game, and that was fine. Loosemon was super, super expensive to play normally. I mean, 13 cost for level 3 is silly. But if you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, you could actually play it as a 5 cost, and it was a card that was very much designed to be played from the hand onto the bench, rather than actually playing it as an evolution card. So that was fine, that made sense. Now, there is a bunch of text along the top there, but I'm afraid this doesn't give us any more information about being able to play the card. What we essentially have here are the Japanese characters for month, day, etc., i.e. they're laying out a date, and you'll notice that it's, well, there's none. It's all zeros. And apparently, according to Google Translate, the little bit of text on the top right-hand side there says valid until. So essentially, it's valid until the 0 day of the 0 month, etc. Now, there is a 000 yen in the bottom left-hand corner there, which again doesn't make a huge amount of sense. That is not something we generally see on Digimon cards, which is very kind of strange. The text apparently just says gift card for children, which is kind of lovely, right? It's a gift to be given to children. And now the names you probably guessed just say, like, what was it, Matt and Gabumon and Tai and Agamon, which is quite lovely. And again, you can see, you've got Agamon and Gabumon there. If you recognize the Japanese characters, you will see that they are the names of the Digimon. So what is the inheritable skill? Maybe they've got an inheritable skill here. Well, no. Now, one thing I really, really love here, they've got that marked box, which would usually be on play, on evolution, when attacking, etc. What does it actually say? Christmas. It is an inheritable skill that activates on Christmas. Which is so cool. It doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. Like, if we could play this card, would it be a vanilla card with no power that can't attack or block, etc., except on Christmas? I don't know, is the honest answer. Be kind of weird, wouldn't it? And the text, what you do on Christmas, what the inheritable skill does, basically says something along the lines of, let's have a Christmas party with Digimon. Although I'm kind of piecing this together with Google Translate, etc., so you'll have to forgive me. So essentially, it's a card which is a 4 cost to play normally, with no power, no evolution cost, etc., that has an inheritable skill that on Christmas, you have a Christmas party with Digimon. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm down with that. Let's all play a bunch of Digimon TCG on Christmas. I like Christmas. I like Digimon. Let's do this. And if you're watching this video, I'm willing to bet that you want a Christmas party with Digimon as well. This does leave several questions, and all I can do is give you the best estimation of them here. I'm afraid I don't have a huge amount of answers. The biggest question here, of course, are we going to get these cards? Well, not for a year at least. Like, these are Christmas-themed cards. So if we were going to get an English release of these Christmas-themed cards, we would have got the Christmas-themed cards, wait for it, at Christmas. But we didn't get them at Christmas, so I think it's fair to assume that we're just not going to get them. Except maybe we get them next year for next Christmas, who knows. Are they legal for tournament play? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't know what the card backs are like. They might have given these another card back to differentiate them. In theory, I don't see anything on the card that says they're not legal for tournament play. So maybe you can put them into your deck. I mean, now let me revise my prediction. Okay, here's what I think. I think they essentially can be put into your deck, but you pay for memory and you play them and nothing happens. Remember, they can't even Digivolve because anything that Digivolves from, a level 4 would Digivolve from a level 3 red Digimon, and this is not a level 3 red Digimon, it is a level-less red Digimon. Now, there might be something in the rules which I've missed that would preclude these from being played, but even though they're missing a whole bunch of information, and they are missing a whole bunch of information, in theory they're real cards, and they have a play cost. So they can go in your deck, and they can be played. I mean, in theory, this would let you play a red option card, like any other red card would. But then again, are they Digimon or Tamer cards? Are they both? Is this a Digimon and a Tamer? Is it just a Digimon? There are so many questions I have about this, which I just don't have the answers to. Digimon or Tamer? Are we getting them? Are they legal for tournament play? This is such a weird kind of card. And it's why I wanted to do a rambly little video about them, just looking at, right, what are they? Clearly, if all you wanted to do was just take a quick look at the cards, I mean, they're on the thumbnail, you saw them in the first few seconds of the video. If you're still watching here, then like me, you're curious about these and you want to know more. And we've looked at each part of the card and we've looked at what they say and what they do, etc. And it's honestly just left us with more questions than answers. But this excites me. Because it's not just these cards, right? These cards are amazing and I want them. But does that mean we're going to be getting more themed Digimon cards moving forward? Like, we're in year 1 of the game. Is this going to be the only time we ever get this style of card? Or are we going to get more in the future? I sincerely hope the answer is we do, because I'm excited about them. But I'd like to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we muse about Digimon and all kinds of other things. Mostly games, to be honest with you. I do like games. And do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.